Newcastle transfer news, Eddie Howe's side in advanced talks with Chelsea for defender Lewis Hall. Newcastle want to sign defender Lewis Hall from Chelsea. Blues value 18-year-old in the region of £30 million. Hall recently agreed in principle a new contract at Stamford Bridge. Newcastle now in advanced talks with Chelsea to sign defender, fee in region of £30 million being discussed. Newcastle are in advanced talks with Chelsea to sign defender Lewis Hall on loan with an obligation to buy. Newcastle will have to pay Chelsea £28 million next summer for the teenager, with performance-related add-ons to follow. The deferred payment allows Newcastle to comply with FFP restrictions this summer. Eddie Howe said last week that they will have to be creative to sign another player. The 18-year-old recently agreed in principle a new long-term contract with the Blues. Hall, who has featured for England U21s, made his Premier League debut for Chelsea last season and went on to make 9 appearances in the top flight. Howe, we're hoping for one more signing. After Newcastle's opening day 5-1 victory over Aston Villa last Saturday, Eddie Howe told Sky Sports he was targeting one more signing before the end of the transfer window. He said, "We're hoping for one more signing. No guarantee, but we will fight to the end to strengthen. We are getting there. Every transfer window we have got stronger." Have Newcastle moved on from Tierney? Arteta, he's part of our plans. Earlier this week, Sky Sports News reported Newcastle retained an interest in Arsenal fullback Kieran Tierney. The 26-year-old was left out of the matchday squad for the season opener against Nottingham Forest at the weekend. Matters have been complicated with new Gunners signing Jurrien Timber facing a lengthy spell on the sidelines after suffering an anterior cruciate ligament injury during the 2-1 victory against Forest. However, Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta hinted in his press conference ahead of his side's Monday night football clash against Crystal Palace that the Scotland international was still part of his plans going forward. He played the Community Shield final, no? A player that plays 5 days before in the final is part of the plans, for sure. I hope so. He is disappointed to be left out of league squad. How Chelsea use AI to recruit into their youth academy. As part of Sky Sports' Future of Football series, Sam Blitz discovers how Chelsea are using AI to help recruit into their academy. Ziyech closing in on Galatasaray move. Meanwhile, Chelsea forward Hakim Ziyech had the first part of his Galatasaray medical ahead of a potential move from Stamford Bridge. Galatasaray are awaiting the results before proceeding with second part of the medical on Thursday. If all goes well, Ziyech will formally sign a contract with the Turkish champions. Inter target Chalobah out for a few weeks. Trevoh Chalobah is expected to be out for a few more weeks with a hamstring problem. The Chelsea centre-back hobbled off during the pre-season game against Fulham in the USA and his injury has now been fully assessed. Chalobah's injury is not serious, and he is expected to be back to full fitness before the end of the transfer window, opening up the possibility of a move towards the end of August. Chalobah's future has been uncertain this summer, with huge competition for places in Mauricio Pochettino's plans. The club have 2 left-footed centre-backs in Benoit Badiashile and Levi Colwill. Chalobah has interest from other clubs than Chelsea, may be willing to listen to offers in the final weeks of the window. Sky in Italy say he is on the list at Inter Milan along with a number of other Premier League centre-backs. Follow the summer transfer window with Sky Sports. The transfer window opened on June 14th, but who will be on the move this summer ahead of the deadline at 11 p.m. on September 1st in England and at midnight in Scotland? Keep up to date with all the latest transfer news and rumours in our dedicated Transfer Centre blog on Sky Sports digital platforms. You can also catch up with the ins, outs and analysis on Sky Sports News. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.